Baltimore Ravens signed Mike Davis to a contract here. So Mike Davis, he's bounced around the league over the last few seasons with Chicago, Carolina, and Atlanta last season. So Davis last offseason signed a 2-year deal with the Atlanta Falcons, but they cut him loose a couple weeks ago, and now he goes to a Raven team where he's going to provide some good depth. I know the Ravens had a lot of injuries in the backfield last season, where we saw Dobbins and Gus Edwards tear their ACLs before the season started, but I assume J.K. Dobbins will be the starter once the season goes. So the last couple seasons here for Mike Davis, in 2020 filling in for Christian McCaffrey, he had a monster season, was Davis. He started 12 games, 165 rush attempts, 642 yards, 6 touchdowns, and he did a lot in the receiving game, 59 catches, 373 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns. And last season in Atlanta, it was a train wreck for him, though. 138 rush attempts, 503 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. And in that year, only 44 catches, 259 receiving yards, and a touchdown. So Mike Davis, he's shown in that Carolina system 2 seasons ago, he could be a threat running the football, obviously, and catching the football out of the backfield. But last season, it just didn't pan out with one of the worst offenses in the league and worst teams with the Atlanta Falcons. And now he goes to Baltimore, where he could obviously fit that system with a Lamar Jackson and the read play options they run over there. But right now, he's going to be behind J.K. Dobbins, obviously, in that offense, and also Gus Edwards most likely. But if one of those guys go down, we know what Mike Davis is capable of. So going into fantasy football this season right now, he's a guy to keep an eye on, but a guy not to draft, obviously. While he'll probably be third on the depth chart, or who knows, they might not even sign him to the start of the season. He gets cut and signs with another team. But Mike Davis obviously has shown he could be a good backup, or a guy who could even step in and fill in for a starter. But as in his career where he got starting roles from the get-go, it just hasn't panned out. So he's more of a backup running back who, if he gets opportunity, definitely could be productive. So Mike Davis signs with the Baltimore Ravens, and we'll see if he sees the field much for this Baltimore Raven team or has any fantasy value entering the 2022 season.